It's New Music Leader. We are at Club 937. Artemis here, 81 show, talking about local artists doing local things. If you want to submit your stuff, it's really easy. Art on the Radio on Twitter. Send me a DM. Got a friend of the show, Shemy, on board right now. What's up, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. We're going to talk about this event that you got going on. It's this Friday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us all about it, man.
So it's the All Music Matters show. The reason we got that title is because there's going to be a diverse selection of genres there. Me, Damon McKenzie, who does rock music, Ben Schuler, who does a singer-songwriter thing, and then David Aaron, Ace Cabana, who are also hip-hop artists.
Yeah. Okay, so where's the event at?
It's at the Flint Local.
Okay.
Yep, down on Saginaw Street.
Man, I miss going to events at the Flint Local.
I've never been to the
You've
Flint
never
Local.
been to the Flint Local?
I've never even been inside the Flint Local.
I'm telling you, man, when I first started here, we did a lot of events there, and I want to bring it back. It's one of those venues to where it holds a couple hundred people, but it's just the vibe in there, man. It's really nice. So there's going to be performances from rock all the way to hip-hop in between, right?
Yeah, man. And, yeah, so the doors open at 7, show starts at 8. And it's going from 8 to 11.
And how much is it to get in?
$7.
$7. That's cheap, man.
Yeah, and there's gonna be great music. You know, you don't see too many events like this in Flint.
Yeah.
Where all the genres come together.
Right.
So it's gonna be a diverse crowd.
Yeah.
To go with the musical acts.
Okay, so that's going on this Friday, and I want to get into something because me and you are friends on Facebook, and I want to just get right into it. You made that song "Home." A lot of not only TV stations, but you know, we picked it up here at Club, talked about it and everything like that. But there was one station, and I'm not going to mention any names, but you called them out, and I want to know why you called them out and what you would like to see happen.
So the reason I called them out was because I found it funny. I had spoke to a couple of the editors there a few times, and they kind of geeked me up, making me feel like they were really interested in the song and everything. So I emailed it to them, didn't hear anything back. When I followed up with them, they kind of got an attitude with me about it. Like, you know, we don't, I don't really know how to, I don't want to call them out or anything on the air, but it's kind of like they were just saying that because of the song lyrics, they have to do unbiased reporting. Okay. So it was like, I don't know, it kind of made me feel...
But I mean, when you listen to the song, it's a Flint song. You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen to it, and there's nothing in there that's lies.
Yeah, exactly. That's the crazy part. Yeah. So to me, it made me feel like they were kind of like, I want to say sympathizing with like maybe Governor Snyder. Yeah. You know, maybe there's someone there who, you know, feels like he's not to blame, you know what I mean, or not even partially to blame. Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, you know, when you have people like Chris Cuomo from CNN or Michael Moore acknowledging it, then how is your local home news outlet not going to give it some play? You know what I mean? And
that's what's so strange to me, because it seems like there was, you know, almost every news station here recognized it except for this one station, and you start to wonder, well, do they have a hand in the game almost, you know? Yeah,
and you know what's funny about that is, actually, Shade 4-5, I submitted the record to them through this connect I have up there, and he hit me back like, me personally, I love the record, he said, but I wouldn't get consensus to spin this at my station because of what you're talking about.
But that's what I don't understand, though. Right. Because it's something that's happening here in Flint, and the one thing that I've noticed since, you know, when I got here in December of 2014, that's when it really started kicking up, and it took, you know, a year for the mass media to even recognize it as a problem. Yeah. You know, I mean, when you made that song, you made the song and you got a great hook in it, and you made it, you know, very radio friendly. You know, do you think that it's you know, maybe publications or certain outlets trying to hide it now?
I don't know if they necessarily are trying to hide it. Like, maybe they're trying to avoid backlash from you know, the more powerful people, you know, the more powerful side of things. You know, I don't know if there's, who knows, man, what goes on behind closed doors, if there's money exchanging hands, who knows who invests in what companies, broadcast companies and whatnot. Right. Yeah, so I don't know if they're necessarily trying to hide it, because I feel like that'd be impossible. Yeah. You know, and when I made the song, it's not like I was looking to get all the publicity off it. I did. Right. The most important part of that song that I don't want people to forget about is the message. Right, right. You know what I mean? But, you know, in order for that message to spread, it needs to be publicized, and you know, that's where these media outlets come into play.
Yeah. Now, what is your plan from here on out? Now, obviously, you know, you've got this great event that's going on Friday, tomorrow at the local, and you could definitely check that out. $7 to get in, really cheap. If you want more information, you can go to your Facebook page, you know, to check it out. But what's your plan like for the summer?
For the summer, I'm just going to be dropping singles.
Okay.
I'm working on an album with a singer-songwriter named Alex Kidd out of Milford, Michigan. We have some super, like, unique creative stuff going on there. Yeah, so I'm going to be dropping singles and eventually putting together an album. I have a lot of production from Nige. He was just in here recently.
Yeah, with Ace and
Ace and Greg. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of production from him. I have some production from Foreign Allegiance. They're from Flint, but they're out in Cali now. They did some stuff for Big Crit.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I'm really just looking for that record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, are you planning on putting out a tape? I mean, or is it more? Or are you more based around singles?
Yeah. So right now I'm actually. I mean, the plan is to put out a mixtape. I'm working on a mixtape called Shem Griffey.
Okay.
And the reason I call it that is because it's just nothing but hits, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
On it, and so that's kind of like where my head is right now. But you know, there's been different times when I've said I'm gonna put out a mixtape, and then I go in a different direction.
Right.
It just kind of depends on how I feel, man. To me, it's more like, and we've talked about this before. It's like quality over quantity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't just when I drop something, I want it to be like, you know.
Well, plus, I mean, there's a lot of artists, man, that just think, you know, drop, and eventually something will hit, but that's, you know, a lot of shit in the pile looking for a little bit of gold. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
and especially too, I mean, you can make an impression, and that impression, if the listener hears the wrong song and they don't connect with you, then they're not going to give you another chance.
Right.
You know, so it's just about making sure that you can connect to every demographic. I feel like that's important.
Now, obviously, you got the show this Friday. Any other plans to do shows throughout the summer?
Yeah, a couple college shows that I'm working on. One at MSU, one at Central.
Have you ever like done like the party experience at like Central or like MSU? Because I've never done it, man. I've heard stories.
Well, not at MSU or Central, but I lived in Kalamazoo.
Oh, okay.
You know, and I did a lot of the Western parties, man. Kalamazoo's where it's at.
Yeah, is it?
I mean, those parties just in general are. You're not going to experience anything like that in Flint. That's
right,
for sure.
Right. So okay, so we got the show this Friday. Mixtape coming soon. You got a date? No. Oh, come on, man. Maybe end of summer.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Maybe end of summer. Like and there's gonna be some hot tracks on there, man. Like the Panda remix where Artemis himself.
I know, man. I want to give you a shout out for that. I'm so glad that you brought that up because my goal coming here to Flint. And I'm gonna tell all you rappers too. My name's hard to rhyme, but you made it happen, man. So I appreciate that. That made me feel like I'm like, damn, I'm local now. Like I got somebody who said he's gonna bring me some bottles. I'm still waiting on the bottles, but no, like you dropped my name in a track. That was so dope. So thank you for that, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. You guys always like. I love how Club 93.7 shows love and support to all the artists. You know, you especially with what you're doing with the 8-1 show. Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, definitely. I want to make it out to a couple of those dope shows coming up this summer. You got any plans to be on those?
Yeah, I was already on one.
Right.
Shout out to Tia. That's such a great event too.
Yeah.
City Man showcasing talent. She gives every artist a chance. It's not like it's redundant.
Right.
Yeah. So I've been on one. I do need to talk to her about getting on another one though.
Definitely. Yeah. Awesome. Well, Shemy, make sure that you kill it this Friday at the Flint Local for All Music Matters. Lots of great acts that are going to be out there, and it's only $7 to get in, man. That's dirt cheap. So make sure that you get out there and support local music, and we'll wait for that mixtape, man. I'm telling you.
Definitely. I don't even know. You might get an album before the mixtape. See, that's how I work.
See, that's the thing, man. And if you need a DJ, like if you need like someone to holler like DJ Drama, you let me know. I got you.
No, I got you.
Yeah, there we go. Shemy 8-1 Show. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate it.